leader of the al-Qaeda terrorist network is believed to have been killed in an American airstrike. Media now reporting that Ayman al-Zawahiri died following an attack in Afghanistan over the weekend. He was one of the world's most wanted terrorists and played a key role in the 9/11 attacks and took over al-Qaeda following the death of Osama bin Laden. The US President Joe Biden is expected to address the nation regarding, quote, a successful counter-terrorism operation in around about 90 minutes from now. So, as soon as we see Biden step up to the podium or the lectern, we will, of course, take that live.
States conducted a successful counterterrorism operation against a significant al-Qaeda target, and there you are seeing him. That's a photo of him, Ayman al-Zawahiri, in Afghanistan over the weekend. Of course, yet another photo that we have pictured here with Osama bin Laden. Now, President Biden will make an announcement tonight, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, to address the nation from the White House on this significant operation that took out this key leader of al-Qaeda. Joining me now to discuss this even further is national security expert Hal Kempfer. Hal, let's try this again. We got your audio working. What does this mean, especially for the war on terror? 20 years of counterterrorism operations, and the United States finally got Zawahiri.
Andrew, this is a big victory. It's a strategic victory. Ayman al-Zawahiri was bin Laden's number 2 forever until bin Laden was killed, in which case he became elevated to number 1. He always was, we used to say that bin Laden was kind of the face of al-Qaeda, and Zawahiri was kind of the brains, if you will. He was kind of behind the scenes. When he was elevated to number 1, he became the face of al-Qaeda, but he just lacked the charisma, if you will, that bin Laden had. He would do audio tapes and videos, but he just wasn't as strong, or I should say, as persuasive as a leader of that movement, which from a counterterrorism perspective is a good thing. However, he was also somewhat mercurial in ways, and part of that was the rise of ISIS. That was part of the disagreement he had with al-Baghdadi, where Zawahiri wanted Baghdadi and the al-Qaeda in Iraq movement to stay very subservient to him personally and to the global al-Qaeda movement. And of course, al-Baghdadi went a completely different direction, stood up ISIS, and of course, ISIS eventually took a lot of territory, announced that ISIS was a caliphate, and of course, put ISIS in direct competition, in many cases in direct conflict with al-Qaeda. And a lot of that was due to Zawahiri's, I don't know if you want to say leadership skills, but the way he did things. That he is still he's the number 1, strategically speaking, for al-Qaeda. He is the number 1 target. He was that problem, if you will, that remaining part of the original al-Qaeda structure, that unresolved business, if you will, was taken out Zawahiri, and now he's finally been taken out. I can only guess at the intelligence that led to this drone strike, but let's just say that there's a lot of work as obviously as a retired military intelligence officer. I have a foot in 2 different camps on this, and I can tell you there's a lot of good feelings throughout the intelligence community that we finally got him, but also in the military community as well, because he's responsible for so many deaths and injuries all over, not just in Afghanistan, not just in Iraq, but other countries as well. And of course, we've seen al-Qaeda grow into a much larger movement than when it originally started, far beyond Afghanistan. Of course, 9/11 hitting our shores, but also in North Africa and elsewhere.